What is good, everybody? It's your boy, Terrible Tavi, back at it again. And how's everybody enjoying the celebration today? 25 years of Pokemon, folks. 25 years and culminated into today. Can I just say I am super thrilled at what we got today. I wanted your guys' opinion on this. So this was before the Direct even happened. I put a little poll up on Twitter, and here's the poll right here. It says, with the rumors of Gen 4 remakes being Let's Go games, how do you feel about revisiting Sinnoh in that format? A lot of 18.9% of you said, give it to me. Like, you didn't care. You just wanted Sinnoh back in your life. You didn't care what format it was going to be. 38.9% of you said, burn it with fire. And low key, high key, I can kind of understand that response right there. And 42.2% of you said, just give me Sinnoh back. Let me go back to Sinnoh, please, please. For the 42.2% of you that are here, how you jazzed right now? Because your boy is jazzed up about going back. Not only going to Sinnoh once, they did it to us twice, folks. We're getting Sinnoh 2 times over, and I love it. I love it so much. So we've been seeing a lot of things from what was it, Central Leaks over here? It said in Pokemon Pokemon Present today, they explicitly said that Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl will include all the Pokemon from the original games and probably ones from Platinum as well. While nothing's been confirmed yet, you shouldn't expect newer Pokemon to appear. So I'm going to be very interested to see what people over on Twitter start saying about that if the whole national dex isn't available, because it sounds like that may be a possibility. They've already set the precedence in Sword and Shield that they don't need to bring back all the Pokemon. What if they do that in these new games? What if they do that in Sinnoh? Like, what if every Pokemon's not available? How are you guys feeling about that right now? Is that a deal breaker for you guys? Is that something you guys are like, it's not too bad. I'm not worried about it. I'm not stressing it out so much, but how are you guys feeling right now about that? All right, guys. So we're taking a look at what we got going on here for the Pokemon Direct, or the Pokemon Presents, I should say, and seeing exactly what we can break down and see some stuff that they revealed today that was not, that wasn't previously revealed to us beforehand. I'm sure a lot of people are hype about what happened in front of us today, but let's take a deep dive into it because I got opinions. One thing I really wanted to point out was the Lumiose effect, or whatever it's called, like the light it up, the sparkly things that's happening here. And by the way, can I just say, I'm super looking forward to the evolutions in Pokemon Snap. They're adorable. I love it. And look how powerful this Tyrannosaur is. Just one gulp. One gulp and it's gone, folks. Where'd it go? So, one mechanic here. It sounds like you could play some music. It sounds like you could play some music for the Pokemon. And they do different effects, which is super cool. And here's the thing, guys. Here is the thing I got opinions on. Okay, so when going into the new Pokemon Snap, I thought the Lumiose effect, whatever it's called, was going to be our way for shiny hunting. Okay, this is how we shiny hunt in this game. I was looking so forward to this, and to find out that you throw an orb at a Pokemon to make it happen, I'm not okay. I want to shiny hunt the new Snap, and I thought this was going to be the mechanic for it, and it's not. What is this? We get balls to throw at Pokemon. We got blue balled Pokemon. I'm just ranting here. I'm just ranting. I was really excited because I thought this was going to be the shiny mechanic in this game, and it's not. Well, I guess it kind of is. I want to know how they're going to go about this mechanic. Is it tough to get those blue orbs, or is it like something that they hand out at the end of every adventure if you get, like, a 4 or 5 star picture? Is that how it goes? So maybe it is a little bit tougher than what they're leading on, but it still got me heated. It still got me heated. I swear it does. And you guys are allowed to think whatever you think. If you think that's awesome mechanic, go for it. You're allowed to think that. If you hate the mechanic, go for it. You're allowed to hate the mechanic. It is your opinion. At the end of the day, it's what you want to do with it. It's what you want to do with it. But I'm super excited about this mechanic right here. Being able to manipulate photos. Your boy's going to be memeing it up on Pokemon Snap, and I cannot wait for it. Again, I'm super looking forward to this game. I don't know. My heart was a little let down when I found out that Lumiose effect was something that you manipulate, and it's not something that you could hunt down for in the game. I don't know. It takes away some of the charm for me. It really does. But you know what? It is what it is at the end of the day. All right. So some of the meat and bones here. Meat and potatoes. The moment everybody went, it's here. It's here. Gen 4 remakes, folks, and nobody saw what was about to happen. Nobody saw what was about to happen in front of our faces here. So let's just relive this moment again, y'all. Let's just relive it again. Because as soon as I saw this, I was like, experience the brilliance once more. I'm like, yes, give it to me. What is that? What is this? Let's go? Is this let's go? Okay, guys. Okay, I know. It's not let's go. It is not let's go. It is perfectly fine. What they did with this game, y'all, what they really did with this game is they just brought the resolution up. If you look back in the original Gen 4, those sprites were chibi. They were just pixelized chibis. So we got the remaster that we wanted, folks. Nobody wanted this game to be manipulated. Nobody wanted this game to be tainted. We got the game that we demanded. And I'm super excited because it sounds like some of the stuff from Platinum may be being brought over to these remakes, but not a lot of it. Sounds like the distortion world may be left out of it. So, you know, we got that going for us right there. I'm super stoked about playing these games. And if they bring back radar hunting for Diamond and Pearl, it's over. Your boy is going to be a radar hunter. It's going to be straight fire. And then this moment right here, guys, this moment when they revealed not only were we getting Diamond and Pearl remakes, we were getting another entry to the Pokemon franchise, and the mechanics for Legends of Arceus is absolutely stellar, and I cannot wait for it. I cannot wait for it. It's going to be amazing. I was terrified about Sinnoh 2 Existential, but seeing this game relieved any sort of worry that I had whatsoever about the franchise. And here is a big thing that we need to talk about too here. With the remakes, they actually, you know, they subcontracted out the remakes. So another developer is actually making the Diamond and Pearl remasters that we saw with, you know, the chibis that everybody's adoring about right now. Everybody's going, ooh, over right now. So it's actually really good for the Pokemon franchise moving forward, because now they can use more of their resources for games like this or Legends of Arceus. And that's really good, especially since, you know, we've been demanding a game like this. We've been demanding Breath of the Pokemon forever now. We wanted open world. We wanted open world mechanics. We didn't want any load screens. We wanted none of that. We wanted to be able to battle Pokemon in the overworld and just freaking send it, actually living the dream of being a Pokemon trainer and actually getting to see it happen in front of your face. Like, this is a really big step for the Pokemon franchise, and anybody that's ringing about that needs to take a step back and realize this is a positive move forward for the Pokemon franchise. If this game does well, we can expect more of this. And I am super stoked to support this game. I am super stoked to get into this game, and I hope you guys are too, because with everything that is happening right now in the franchise, with every move that they're making right now, there's only going to be bigger and better things, and I'm here for it. I'm living for it, and I cannot wait for it. I cannot wait for it. But I love the fact that they're previewing this game. I know it's not coming out for, like, you know, another year basically, but the fact that we see some of these Pokemon dropping frames, like, look at that Bidoof in the background. What are you doing? Why are you spazzing out like you are? It's all good though. This isn't final footage, but they did my boy Cyndaquil right. My boy Cyndaquil. Oh, but let me know in the chat right now. Spam it up. Who do you guys plan on getting when this game comes out? I think my pick is pretty obvious, but I know I might be ranting a little bit, but this is just some thoughts I had rumbling around in my brain that, you know, I want to talk to you guys about. So don't take any of this ranting as me not appreciating what we're getting from the Pokemon franchise. I am loving every single moment of what I'm seeing out of this Pokemon Presents here, guys. I am for it. I am for it. Doesn't mean I don't have critiques though, and I'm allowed. I love Pokemon. I love what they're doing. If I want to critique it, that's perfectly fine. People are allowed to critique and still love something. That, I think we forgot that in 2021. You're allowed to want better for something that you love. That is perfectly fine. That is perfectly acceptable. You don't have to stand every single thing that Pokemon does to love the franchise. You can want more for it. And from what they're showing right now, they are delivering on that. They are showing us that they have more, that they're not done. They're not washed up. And I'm so excited about it. I'm super stoked. All right, so let's let's get a little bit more into this here. Your boy might have to get multiples of this game or make multiple profiles because I want all of them. I really do. But I'm starting off with Cyndaquil. You know your boy has to. So let me take it back a step. So with this game, this is the origin stories of the Sinnoh worlds. So from what it sounds like, from everything that I'm kind of reading so far, we don't have a Pokedex. We're literally making the Pokedex from scratch, which is a super dope concept. I love that a lot. Will there be gyms in this game? I don't know. What is the progression in this game? How do we know that we've moved further on? That is something I'm very interested to see how they develop that, especially in an open world game. Breath of the Wild knocked it out of the park with that one because you could literally pick up the game, 30 minutes later, you're at Ganon's front door, knocking on it with the broomstick. How are they going to do that for Pokemon? You're going to take your level 5 Cyndaquil up to a Garchomp? I know somebody's going to do it. Somebody's gonna do it. They're gonna be like, yo, Focus Sash, Endeavor, Quick Attack, Dunzo Funzo. Ain't nothing but a thing, right? So it's gonna happen. I can't wait to see those speedrun videos. Even if this game isn't everything that we expect it to be, this is the game that all of us were hoping that Sword and Shield was gonna be, okay? And they're taking that step now. They're taking that plunge. It took them a little bit to do it, but we're finally getting it. And this is the step that I think all of us want to see moving forward with this franchise. This is the step forward that we want to see Pokemon grow to, because as a kid, you remember playing, you know, Red, you remember playing Silver, you remember playing Gen 3, Gen 4, whatever it was. No open world concept, but the world felt so large. And then you're playing Sword and Shield, and the game is large. Don't get me wrong. The game is large, but it feels so cramped for whatever reason. It's a breath of fresh air to know that, you know, they've been listening and they are working on something to give us that revitalization there for that open world concept that we remember as kids. And I am super here for it. I'm super down for it. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Because guys, if you think about it like this, by this time next year, we might see this game in our hands. We might see it. Early 2022 is from what it sounds like. So there's a possibility, folks. There's a possibility. And I really wonder what Pokemon are going to be available in this region too. Are they going to limit it to, you know, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum kind of Pokemon decks there that, you know, we normally find in the Sinnoh region? Or are they going to expand upon a little bit? Like, you know, human civilization. Did they somehow have an effect on the habitat as, you know, they started growing into the Sinnoh region? Some of the Pokemon that were previously in the Sinnoh region stopped appearing so much in the Sinnoh region because humanity moving in. It's a very interesting concept to think about. It's a sad concept to think about, but it's a very interesting concept to think about. And here's the thing too. Here's the big thing. And I was talking about this earlier. I cannot stress this enough, how important this right here is. How important this is. They are subcontracting out other developers to work on these remakes. So now Game Freak's hands are not tied to remakes anymore. They are doing subcontracting out to other developers. If this developer knocks it out of the park, like I think they're going to, they keep it faithful to the original games, this is a really huge step for the franchise right here. This is a huge step for the franchise. That means Game Freak only has to focus on the new games that are coming out. They don't have to focus on remakes anymore. They don't have to worry about those. They don't got to worry about none of that. They can spend all their manpower. They can spend all their time and resources on making dope games like we're seeing with Legends of Arceus. And I am for it. I am all for it. Like, this is a step they probably should have taken years ago. But that being said, I'm glad they're at least taking it now. At least they're taking it seriously and they're listening to the people that have been yearning for this to happen. Can I just say, this gives me Animal Crossing vibes so much. So many Animal Crossing vibes are happening here. We're gonna pause here for a second. This thought literally just came across my mind like 2 seconds ago. So this is a game about the origin story of Sinnoh, right, folks? Okay, we are going to Sinnoh. We are the origin story of Sinnoh here. We're living the origin story. Does that mean our quest, our progression level is setting up the cities in Sinnoh? Will we be setting up the towns that we know in the modern Sinnoh region today? Will that be our characters, like, you know, will that be what our character strives for there? Not only completing the Pokedex, not only indexing every single Pokemon that's in the region that may not have been seen before, but will we be helping to set up those towns? Is that where the gym leaders are going to be? Are we going to have to fight people to find out who's going to be the leader of this town? Is that how we decide gym leaders? Is that how the progression unlocks? Because that would really make it an open world concept there, because all they would have to do is the leader of the town just levels to where your progression is at in the game. Whenever you set up a new town, once you get that new town set up, the game increases the difficulty a little bit, okay? And you increase another, or you get another town up and going, the difficulty goes up a little bit more. That is a very cool way I think they could implement progression in a open world concept Pokemon game here, folks. I don't know what you guys think. What do you guys think of that idea? But if that's how they set it up, I'd be down for it. That'd be super sick. Be the pioneers that started these towns, deciding who is basically the mayor, the gym leader of that town's gonna be. I think that'd be super sick. One thing I gotta show you guys real quick, because obviously this game is beta. They got a lot more to work here, but just take a look at this Chimchar. You can literally count the frames that Chimchar is moving right now. That's how you know how early in this game that they are. But that being said, they are focusing all their time into this game right now. And this is just what they have ready. They have another year to work on this. There's so much progress they can make in a year's time, folks. And here's another thing too, is if a Switch Pro does come out, this game could potentially be played at a higher resolution on a Switch Pro, which is super sick to think about. So what we're seeing here could be even better if they have a Switch Pro, something that has a little bit meatier of hardware running behind it. That would be awesome. That would be stellar. And again, speculation. I don't want to get you guys' hopes up too high there, but just me kind of ranting, kind of spitting out thoughts as they happen. And here's the thing that I thought was funny too. We got a dodge roll mechanic. That means Pokemon are just gonna be walking up on you and trying to clap you as you're walking through the region. So the dodge roll mechanics can get out of the way. It is Dark Souls out here, folks. Seriously might be being here, but more Pokemon Legends game in the future explains other. Yeah, exactly. So, and here's the thing too, Heavy. Here's the thing that we can think about as well. With a game like this, there's always possibility for DLC. Could we see DLC of other regions being brought in? It's an open world concept. We're breaking new ground here. There is no precedence yet for this game. There's no telling what we could see with these games, guys. And that's why I'm so excited. I literally feel like a kid at Christmas waiting to open up his present. The present got shown to me, and I'm not gonna be able to open this present until next Christmas. So that's what I'm saying. Definitely taper your expectations of this game. It is going to be a big step for the franchise. So if we don't get crazy stuff out gate, don't re on Twitter about it. Enjoy the game for what it is. Enjoy the new experience. Enjoy the new mechanics, and support Pokemon taking a step outside of their comfort zone, because for the past 25 years, Pokemon has taken such a big world and made it smaller for all of us, and allowed for this community to take seed and flourish the way that it has. And if it wasn't for Pokemon, I don't know if I would have got to meet any of you guys. So before you go reading about anything that's happening with Pokemon right now, take a step back and consider, how has Pokemon positively impacted your life? What positive changes have happened because of Pokemon? I'm sure if you thought about it long enough, there have been a lot of them. And I just want to say thank you, Pokemon, for allowing me to kind of live a dream here, allowing me to get to hang out with amazing human beings every single day, and allowing me to get my face as red as a cherry for people's entertainment, I guess. But I love you guys. And if it weren't for Pokemon, none of this would be possible. So cheers to you guys. Cheers to the future. And cheers to whatever Pokemon brings us next. Make sure to check out that video over there. YouTube thinks you might like it, but I think you might like that video over there. Either way, stay happy, healthy, and hydrated. Can't wait to catch you in another one. Later.